crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is nutty, Michael. This is chasing the camp crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is nutty, Michael. I'm chasing the camp crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is nutty, Michael. I'm chasing the camp crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is nutty, Michael.
What's going on YouTube? This is Versus Loco, the motherfucking Horcholo, back at it again with another video, and very excited to do this one. I got all my Vinegar Syndrome sales stuff in. I finally got my Arrow video stuff in. That shit was waiting in customs for like 2 months, and then took a month to ship, so I've been waiting on it for like 3 months now, so I'm glad to have that stuff. I actually participated in the full moon sale also, so let's got a decent amount of stuff right here, but let's just hop right into it. First up, I'll start with Grindhouse releasing. I've been on my Cannibal tip lately, so I don't know how I haven't had this one, how I don't have this one, but Cannibal Holocaust, I'm glad to have that right there. Next up, from Ronin Flicks, we have The Mummy's Revenge from Scorpion Releases right here. Glad to have that one there with the slipcover. I know that the slipcover is almost out of print. Next up, also from Scorpion, we have Grizzly. That one also is getting low right there. This film I have not seen yet, but I have seen The Dead Next Door, so I'm glad to have this one here. This one's going to be Robot Ninja, all signed by the director also. One from Code Red this time, yeah, only one, and that's going to be The Devil's Express. Glad to have that right there. And that's actually going to be it for the ones from Ronin Flicks. Let's see, where should we hop into next? Let's go into the Scream Factories. Scream Factory, we got Idle Hands. This probably should have been on my last video, but this fucking thing, like, I don't know what was going on with Scream Factory, but this thing was like sitting at their office, not even shipped. Said that a label was created and just sat there for months, but anyway, glad to have it now. But got that one right there. Idle Hands, classic 90s kind of horror comedy. Next up, we have John Carpenter's Escape from LA. That right there. Next up, I believe this was from their IFC Midnight. No, I think this one actually is not this one. Actually, I think this may be one of their videos. But anyway, Witches in the Woods. Have not seen this movie yet. Excited to check that out. This one actually is one of their older titles, but got it for a really cheap deal, so picked it up. Stung. Have not seen it yet. Looking forward to that though. And last up, I'm very excited to see this one. Actually, just got it. Is The Hills Run Red. Looking forward to checking that out right there. So that's actually going to be it for the Scream Factories. Let's jump into Full Moon. So Full Moon actually had a couple different sales that I participated in. One is that if you sign up for the streaming service for a year, which is like 50 or 60 bucks, so you get to watch all their streaming for a whole year, and you get this for free, all 12 of the Puppet Master films. Now, I originally wanted the trunk one, but you know, it's just, man, to spend $250 on that, I was like, I think I'm gonna pass. But ended up getting this one for free, and having the Full Moon subscription for 60 bucks, 50, 60 bucks, I forgot which one it was. So very, very cool stuff right there. I do have a soft spot for the Puppet Master franchise and Full Moon in general, so actually it's really cool to have both those. Very happy with that right there. And then also another sale that they were having was buy one, get one free, I think it was. Buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off. I don't know. I think I got all 4 of these films right here for 30 bucks and free shipping. So we got Meridian on Blu-ray, Lurking Fear, Tourist Trap, and I got Subspecies 3. I already have part 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, so I got part 3 right there to finish out at least the ones that they have on Blu-ray. They haven't released part 4 yet on Blu-ray, so hopefully that will come soon. Let's see. Next, let's go right into the vinegar syndromes now. So first up, this one all I needed was a slipcover because I actually had the film already, but we got Punk Vacation, so I picked up the slipcover that they finally released for it, and I have the film that I'll slide that on there, make it happen. Next up, we have Dominique. This one right there. Glad to have that. I may mispronounce this title, but it's Pootny Swoopy, something like that. I really don't know. This was a kind of oddity one. Just kind of got it before it sold out. That one I really don't know. Next up, we have Drug Stories. This I started to watch it. It so far wasn't as cool as it sounds, but we'll give it a whirl again. Next up, we have The Immortalizer. This slipcover too is freaking awesome. It's a cool one. Looking forward to checking that out. Next up, we have The Severed Arm. Oh, and I also did do the subscription for the exploitation and horrors for the rest of the year. So I will not have to worry about ordering any vinegar syndromes for the rest of the year. They're already paid for and just be sent to my house. So very excited about that. Next up, we have Night Owl. This right here, I believe, was Johnny Leguizamo's first movie, so I'm actually very excited to check that out. Have not got a chance to watch it yet. Next up, we have Blood Games. That is an epic slipcover right there. Heard really good things about the film too. Have not seen it though yet. Next up, we got Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Next up, we have Night Train to Terror. Next up, we have The Evil of the Night. That's a pretty awesome slipcover too. Next up, we have Psych Killer. And actually, and then we have the two new VSAs also. This one's Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. Oops, I forgot. Don't want to get taken down. Yeah, so I can only show you this part. And I got 1677 out of 3,000. And then next up we have LA Wars. And this one I got 874 out of 4,000. It's weird, I don't understand why they make more of one but less of another. But anyway, that is what I got from the Vinegar Syndrome sale this year. And then like I said, plus I subscribed, so I will not have to worry about Vinegar Syndrome for the rest of the year. Awesome stuff right there. Next up, we're going into the arrows. So first up, we have The Woman. This one I've heard really good things about. I have not got a chance to check it out, but I will be probably watching that very soon. Next up, we have Lords of Chaos. And I just watched this movie last night. This is a fucking masterpiece. This is a really, really, really good movie right here. If you have not seen it, I do suggest to pick it up. Awesome stuff. Next up, we have Doom Asylum. Cool stuff right there. Next up, we have The Prey. And all these films, I actually got the ones that are not our region. And I did that, one, because they were on sale. Two, you can actually get them cheaper if you get them, not the American versions of them. And I am region free now, so it's pretty cool. Next up, we have Trapped Alive. This one, the fucking title, Colbos, I'm gonna go with, is what it's called. Have not seen that one yet. Next up, we have Apprentice to Murder. Next up, we have Harpoon. I've actually heard really good things about that film as well. Next up, we have Edge of the Axe. I really have high hopes for this movie, but if it's anything like Deadly Manor, I'm not gonna like it because Deadly Manor was boring as fuck. Just my opinion. I know a lot of people out there liked it. Next up, we have Dave Made a Maze, and I'm very curious to check this one. I think this was just a comedy, but it looks pretty cool. Cool stuff. And last but definitely not least for the arrows is Weird Science. And this is another one. Everybody says it's like a classic, and I've never seen it. So very interested to check that one out right there. But that, my friends, is what I got from the arrow sale. Awesome stuff. Next up, let's go into a 4Ks. I just got a couple 4Ks, but we have the Jaws 4K right here. Cool stuff. Love this cover too. It's fucking epic. But yeah, it comes with the 4K. Comes with a little book also. Cool stuff, man. Only for 20 bucks too. Good deal. Next up, we have The Invisible Man on 4K. This movie actually took me by surprise. Pretty good one. Pretty cool stuff right here. Very happy to have that. Great film. Awesome. Next up, we have World of Wars. This is always a fun one for me. I remember seeing this movie when it first came out and was blown away by the way that it looks, even though right now the CGI looks horrible, but still, great film. And that's actually it for the 4Ks. Next up, I do have one steelbook that I got. I could not pass on this. You know, that epic original cover art right there for Friday the 13th, the original. Just awesome stuff. Very cheap too, so it's cool to have that. I got one Criterion, which is Pan's Labyrinth. This film, you just cannot go wrong with it. Great film. I remember thinking by the time when it came out too, that it was an amazing film, and I just have not seen it in a long time, and I watched this the other day, and man, really good one. Next up, I have one from Kino, and that is The Good Son. Awesome stuff right here. Always been a fan of Macaulay Culkin, and now I guess I'm a fan of his brother with Lords of Chaos. He's in that movie, but this is a cool one right here. Glad to have that one there. Next up, we have the Walmart exclusive. We got a 7, and this one I never seen before, but my lady recommended it, and it's actually a pretty decent movie. It wasn't amazing or nothing, but I did like it, and I think for the price, it's actually a good buy right there. Good to have that right there. Next up, my boy recommended me this one right here, Bone Tomahawk. It was on sale on Amazon for $5, and man, Chuck, appreciate you, bro. This was a good recommendation. A lot of horror actors in this movie, and it's not really even a horror movie. I guess, I mean, you may be able to consider it a horror movie, but good shit right here. If you've never seen Bone Tomahawk, that is a must. Next up, we have Digging Up the Marrow. Cool stuff right here. My uncle actually recommended this movie and I watched it on Shudder, and I actually liked it. I was so surprised I had to buy it. So cool stuff right here. And then since I got that one, I had to dig into Frozen and kind of go in his back catalog. And then this one, man, I've never seen this one before. I've always heard really good things about it, and yeah, it's a good movie. Awesome stuff. Let's see, next up we have The Crazies, the remake. Didn't have it, and found it really cheap, so I ended up picking that up. Last but not least of the Blu-rays, we have Ma. This movie was a big letdown, but got it for really cheap, so pretty cool stuff right there. I do have a couple DVDs that are horror. Like I said, I'm trying to collect all the Wild Eye Raw and Extreme films. So we have the newest one, Acid Bath, right here, and that is number 30. And then we have Weed Wolf, and then that one is number 7. So glad to have those there. And now just a couple comedies. We have Dazed and Confused, the Criterion edition, and then we also have Jingle All the Way. And then I went ahead and got both the Brady Bunch movies on DVD since they do not have Blu-ray releases. And that is it, folks. That is all that I've got. I hope you liked this video. as much as I love collecting, I also love sharing this and letting everybody see what I'm getting every month. So I really hope you guys enjoy this stuff. Like I said, I really don't care about having a huge following. For the few people that do watch it, like Chicago Horror, Gore, Chuck, man, appreciate you, all you guys that watch it and everything like that, and all the recommendations we talk about to each other, being able to talk to each other all the time about stuff. Appreciate you guys. I'm doing it for you guys, and I hope that the new people that come in, you know, we create some kind of a bond, tough bullshit about horror. That's what it's like in our community, you know what I mean? So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for watching the video, and I'm out this motherfucker. Till next time. Yee!
Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is Nutty, it's Michael. This is Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is Nutty, it's Michael. I'm Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete. This is Nutty, it's Michael. This is Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and a machete.